Welcome, everyone. I'm Tracy Stadler from Magruder Hospital. I am the program coordinator for the Outpatient Diabetes Self-Management Education Program.
Hi, and I am Amanda Chaney. I am the diabetes nurse educator at Magruder Hospital.
And today, we are so happy to have all of you with us. Again, a little different from our normal seasonal gathering, but today we have several really fun, healthy recipes that we want you to be able to try at home and enjoy throughout the holidays. We have several appetizers and several desserts that we would love to share with you and tell how we modified them.
Yes, absolutely. So, as Tracy just said, how we modified them. So these recipes that I found were actually, just regular diet recipes that I just kind of tweaked a little bit to make them a little healthier. So they fit in with your 3-1-9 rule, and so that they have maybe a little less carbohydrates, and so they can kind of fit into your meal plan.
And you're still able to enjoy them. And always remember that truly, there is no food that you can't have. But if we could choose something that's a little healthier for us, why wouldn't we?
Right, exactly.
So we're going to show you some ways or some things that you might consider when you're looking at maybe your favorite recipe at home and make it a little healthier by tweaking 1 or 2 of the ingredients.
Correct. All right, so this is one of my favorites. It is bacon-wrapped asparagus.
Delicious.
Yes. And so what we did with this is, it's just simple, 28 large head spears of asparagus. And instead of regular bacon, I chose the low sodium version.
Great choice.
And then what you do is you just literally slice that bacon in lengthwise, slice it in half, but you can also slice it into 3s.
Right, and what's great about that is people say, oh, no bacon. Well, by doing this, you're using less of the bacon, but you're still getting that great flavor.
Yes, and so you're still enjoying it. Absolutely.
That's super.
And so this is a really simple recipe. All you do is literally just wrap that bacon around the asparagus, and you can bake it, or, my personal favorite, I love the air fryer. So you can air fry as well. And so you get it really crispy, and then, by using less, you get to enjoy it. So a serving of the bacon-wrapped asparagus is 2 spears. But I mean, if you do it,
you cut them in pieces.
Yeah, you can actually have 3 spears of bacon-wrapped asparagus.
That's super. That's super. Our next recipe is a delicious stuffed mushroom recipe that we really think you're going to enjoy.
So good.
It's really, really good. Couple tweaks we made in this recipe. We reduced the amount of fat in the cream cheese by using the reduced fat cream cheese, obviously, instead of the full fat one.
Yes.
Another one was the Swiss cheese. We used the reduced fat, and I know you have mentioned you had some difficulty finding it.
Yes, I did. I had some trouble finding the reduced fat Swiss cheese in block form or already shredded or grated. So I actually purchased just the sliced Swiss cheese, and it was reduced fat, and just grated it myself.
Perfect. And that's a perfect way to show how you're able to look at a recipe and think, I'm not sure if that's going to work, but
make it your own. Yeah,
make it your own. Take a recipe, whatever recipe you have, make it yours. Make it this your starting point. This is your baseline. Make it your own recipe.
Right.
That's the fun part about recipes.
Yes,
you can do anything you want.
Yeah.
You don't like it? Don't do it again.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things, you have to saute the mushroom caps, and it called for a tablespoon of olive oil. You don't need a tablespoon of olive oil to saute them. Yeah, so I just cut back on that. You can even use the spray, the nonstick spray.
All kinds of different things that you can do. Just enjoy. Have fun when you're making these things. Yes. And hopefully your family's going to enjoy them as well.
And it's a great low carb appetizer.
It is. It was just really, really good. So enjoy that one. What is this next one here? Chocolate zucchini bread?
Ooh, we have the chocolate zucchini bread. Yum.
It's really good.
So the big thing with this one, though, is to point out that, the carb count in this was 35 grams for 1 serving or 1 slice. But, you don't have to necessarily have a full slice. You could cut that in half.
Sure, but depending on what else maybe you've had to eat, that whole slice might be okay.
Yeah.
And that's okay too. Yeah, there's just lots of ways you can make these things fit.
Yeah.
You can take this, I know it's called bread, but guess what? You can take it and make it a dessert.
It is a dessert.
It could be a breakfast bread. It could be this yummy dessert that people are just going to, they're going to rave about it.
Yes, absolutely. And, I mean, by using like the non-fat plain Greek yogurt, it really helps to knock down some calories, some fat, and it really kind of adds that creamy to your bread or your dessert, right?
Right. Fantastic. So enjoy that one. Another yummy one that we did is called a cranberry nut chocolate chip cookie. Whoa! Awesome. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. So some of the things that this calls for in here is some regular all-purpose flour and whole wheat flour. And the combination of half and half of those, it really gives a nice flavor. It doesn't have a strong whole wheat flavor. It's just really, really good. Okay, I don't know that there's a whole lot that you can change in here. It does call for brown sugar. What's the one that you like to use for?
So I use the Truvia brown sugar blend. So it's some stevia mixed with brown sugar.
Right, and Splenda has a brown sugar blend as well. So it doesn't matter. It's preference, personal preference, which flavor you prefer. Some people notice an aftertaste with a Splenda.
Right. And it's important to note that you're not going to use as much because the stevia is it's more sweet than regular sugar.
Right.
So you're not going to use a full amount of sugar. You're going to cut back on that a little bit.
And one thing I like to always remember is start small.
Yes.
So use a small amount, because once you ruin that cookie, forget it. You got to make a whole new batch.
Yeah.
So start small. You can always add if you think it's not sweet enough.
And I believe just one cookie is one carb group, correct?
It is. Yeah. It certainly is. Yeah, and it's a nice size cookie too. So it's not some little bite-sized thing for 15 grams of carbohydrate.
No, it's a good size.
Yeah, super fantastic. So enjoy these cookies. Just a few more here for you.
So this is one that I think I'm going to try on Christmas morning. Raspberry cream cheese, candy cane Crescent Danish.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
So pretty.
Come down and see that on your table.
Yes. So how we modified this was we used the reduced fat Crescent rolls. Those can be a little tricky to find, but last I knew Kroger did carry them.
Yes.
And you're going to use the low-fat cream cheese as well.
Okay. Yep,
and you're going to use sugar-free raspberry preserves. And then you're going to use fresh raspberries as well.
Oh, delicious. You know what? Let's say you can't find those sugar-free raspberry preserves. Use a regular one. Maybe cut back on how much is in it.
Yeah.
You can always do that as well.
Yeah.
Sugar. In a recipe, you can cut almost like 2/3 of the sugar out of a recipe, real sugar, without ruining the baking properties. So that's always an option as well. So just some little tips for you.
And then we use the, instead of regular butter, we did use the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter Light. To modify that. That tastes well. I use that in my home. And for the glaze, instead of using regular milk, we used unsweetened almond milk. We did use the vanilla almond milk.
It's such a good flavor in that almond milk.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, again, just some different things to try, and you may not want to change, nor would I recommend changing all of those ingredients at one time in a recipe.
Right.
Start with one or two and see how it turns out.
Now, Tracy, I noticed with the Crescent Danish that it doesn't really meet that 3, 1, and none rule. So how do we fit that? Because it was about 4.5 grams of total fat and 2 grams of saturated fat. So what about that?
Well, you know what? I would, again, like we had talked earlier, I would look at that in relation to what else you're eating throughout the day.
Yeah.
Again, not everything we eat is going to be low fat, low sodium and all that. But let's say it's Christmas Day. That's that one day.
One day.
Enjoy it. Don't have it for 3 and 4 days after that, because that's when all of that bad fat is going to start adding up. And again, stay active.
Right. Yes.
So that's
keep
an
moving.
option as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, thank you.
Very good. You bet. We're a team.
Yes, that's right. What about the spinach and artichoke bites?
So good. So good. These things are, and even, if 2 is a serving, There's so many things you can do that doesn't have to be. You can use that, make that, even if you wanted. Is that the one we talked about, like for a breakfast or something?
Oh,
maybe?
absolutely, yes.
Why couldn't you do that? Put some fruit with it. You got your veggies in there. So good. Okay, so now you can see what you did to that one.
Oh,
With
a ripe avocado to add some more creaminess.
Creamy,
Yep, and then some low-fat cream cheese. There you go again. That low-fat cream cheese,
And that avocado is so good for your heart. And it's just, it's not a large amount. It's just that small amount that gives you those heart healthy benefits.
Yes, yep. And it adds just that right amount of creaminess to your spinach and artichoke bites. Yes.
Oh, it's so good. Do we have any more, or are we good for the?
That's what we have for today.
Wow. That's a lot of recipes, a lot of information. What we want you to do is take them, enjoy them, spread them out over the next several weeks from now until the end of December. Enjoy them. We are so grateful that you are here with us. Everyone stay well, stay safe. Amanda, have a happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas. Same to all of you.
Yes.
We miss you and we'll see you soon.
Yes.
Remember, always call Magruder and ask for the Diabetes Education Department if you have any questions that we can help you with.
Happy holidays.